Okay, guys, I'm back. Right now, you're looking at some more notes that I'm going to give you here for just a second, and then I'm going to have you take a look at uh, one of the assignments that I sent home in your folder that you could do some problems on, and then talk about a couple of other assignments that I have that I'm going to post on Classroom today for you to work on. So just like those notes that we looked at, we have two different angles here. I'm going to start over here with this one. Notice that there's a point here, and really I should have drawn those so that they look like rays. That would have made it look better. But it starts at point A, and point B is at the vertex. So one thing I need you to remember is that B is always going to go in the middle when we're naming these things, because it is in the middle, and it's the vertex, and then C down here. So when I ask you to name this angle, basically all you have to do is draw a little angle. So we are making angle A, B, C, okay? So you can do A, B, C, or you can do angle C, B, A. Bear with me, I'm writing upside down. So you can do angle A, B, C, or C, B, A. Okay, so let's try this one over here. Let me get my little arrows to show that these are actually rays. Okay, so you'll notice we have D, the vertex is E, so that one definitely has to be in the middle, and we have R. Okay, so if I was going to name this angle, I would name it angle D, E, R, or angle R, E, D, angle red. Okay, so all I'm having you do today is to continue with the idea of naming angles, and that'll be important as we continue to add on a few things. So now let me push my recording up here so you can see me. Hi. So the assignment that I gave you today that was in your folder looks a bit like this, okay? I want you to try a few problems on here. There are a couple that you're not going to be able to do just yet because we haven't talked about measuring the angles. So let's look at this first one. It says, what is the name of the angle that is 33 degrees? Well, you know that that looks like angle C, B, D, or D, B, C. So this one, I just did it for you, so make sure you write the answer down. So basically, it's just going to have you name the angle, okay? Which angle is a right angle? Well, again, find the right angle. I'll give you a hint. It's the one that has the square in the center. It'll show you that it's a perfectly square angle. Write down the name of that angle using the letters. Remember, you can go either way, okay? What kind of angle is angle DOB? Well, that's one you can do for me as well, because take a look at it. What they're asking you here, is this right? Is it obtuse? Is it straight? You tell me, okay? Look back at your notes or look back at the video from the last math class that we got together. But remember that acute is less than 90, obtuse is bigger than 90. Right is a perfect square right angle, and straight would be a straight line. So tell me which type of angle that is. Okay, so these three problems here you can do. Get on the next page. This one you can tell me. Find the straight angle. Remember, the straight angle is a straight line, so if you can find the letters, you're still going to write angle, whatever the letters are, okay? This next one, you're not going to do this one just yet because it's asking you to find the measurement in between here, okay? We haven't quite talked about what we need to come up with for a total, on this. I'm going to show you that with our next assignment. So don't worry about the angle measurements just yet. And in fact, we're going to spend probably a few days on measuring angles because that one's a little bit tougher. Things get just a smidge tougher each time. Okay, and then what kind of angle is angle DBC? So take a look. I can see DBC is this big angle. So again, you're going to decide, is it acute, obtuse, right, or is it a straight angle? Okay, 2 more. Actually, this one you're not going to do either. So hang on to this, skip this big one that's on the last page. This is going to ask about measurements. If it's asking you for you to come up with numbers, ignore it because we haven't talked about that yet. And then what is the name of the acute angle? We'll figure out, is this angle right here the acute angle? Or is this angle right here the acute angle? Whichever one is the acute angle, you're going to measure by putting, or you're going to name by putting angle and then the letters that go with it, okay? Now, you had something that looks like this stapled to the back. I want you to set that aside because we're not going to get to it today. That's going to be for another day, okay? So there were, let's see, on the stuff that I put into your packets or into your folder, there were 6, 7, 8, there were 6 problems for you to try, okay? If that's as far as you get, that's fine. I want you to just try it for today. However, on Google Classroom, I'm going to place 2 other assignments that are exactly like this, where you're going to have to look at the angles and name them. So remember, you can go either direction. It's just those line segments and rays. We're using the points to name them. Remember that the vertex is always going to be in the middle. So if I have angle A, B, C, A is it or B is in the middle, angle A, B, C, or C, B, A, okay? Remember, if any of this is confusing, you can certainly send me an email. I can try to explain things a little bit further to you, or mention something in Google Classroom. I want to be able to help you guys when you're confused about anything. Be sure to ask mom and dad or grandma, grandpa, whoever you're living with, for some help as well, if you can get that from them. So that's it for math today. Remember, you have 2 videos from me. You already have an assignment in your folder. I'm going to assign a few other extra things if you feel like you want to challenge yourself to get some of those things done. And that's all I got. Tomorrow I will see you guys for history, biology, and English for those that I have those classes with. That's it. Bye.